Hi everyone, it's Heydi. Welcome to Home with Heydi. Here I share some life lessons and stories to encourage you as you serve your family and home well. Remember, it's not about seeking perfection, it's about seeking peace. So today I am in my boys' room again, and I am getting them ready for back to school and clothes. So I'm taking out old clothes, buying them new clothes, and I wanted to show you how I store their clothes because this is just a great way to get your young kids, like early elementary school, get them started on independence and having their choices of what they wear. So let me show you. Actually, right here is what I use. This cubby system has been wonderful. It has been super helpful. First, I used it for years, just putting toys and books, and it didn't even have these foldable blocks. There was nothing, I just used it for toys. Great, it served a great purpose. I thought, how can I use this furniture piece in a different way? Because they're getting a little bit older, I didn't need a lot of space for toys. I found different places to put their toys. So I picked up these cubbies from just, I think, Target. There's like two different sizes. There's like a bigger size and a smaller, so this is considered a smaller size. What I will say, what I love about this cubby system for clothes versus your traditional drawers is that they're not heavy. They can move them. You can have a 3-year-old, a 4-year-old open up, pull out their clothes, and push these cubbies back in versus the drawers that are wider. And the kids, I remember my daughter having to pull that out and then push it back in. Now they do have drawers that are made for kids, so they're lighter. They're made of lighter wood. But I already had this, so I was like, I'm just gonna use this. Now, and also it's up to how you decorate your kids' room and everything, but for me, it's more about function, and they can share. I have 2 boys that can share this whole cubby system. So let me break it down and flip the camera around and show you what's in each bin. All right, so this cubby system has 9, 3 in each row, and I have it separated by the blue is my younger son, my second son, I should say, and then the gray is my first son, and they share the black box, which is socks, white socks. I learned years ago with our oldest daughter that keeping it simple is the best way to go, so they just use white socks, both of them. They share the same size. Then I have underwear, just underwear for both boys, pajamas, and I keep the pajamas. I took out some, so they probably have about 5 pairs of pajamas. Makes it really easy for them to pull out what they need. And my first son's, his pajamas. Then in the middle, then shirts. So my first son, I broke up the shirts in these 2 bins, and I cut back a lot of shirts. We're doing about 14 shirts total. And my younger son, his shirts. All right, so now I'm going to show you how I store their pants or shorts depending on the season. I used to have, instead of having the 2 cubbies with shirts, I would have 1 cubby with shirts and 1 cubby with pants. But I realized that they were being stuffed, especially in the winter when they needed long pants and long sweaters. The cubbies were just full. They couldn't handle it. So I went ahead and split up 2 cubbies to hold shirts, and that's more than enough space now. And then their beds actually have room underneath for this plastic bin, and this is where I store their shorts and their pants, depending on the season. So I just finished some laundry and I have their shorts folded, and I'm going to show you how I store their shorts. All right, so here is the bin. Depending on the season, I'll have like their swim clothes here, and then I'll just fold their shorts or pants in half and lay them across there. So it's very easy for them. They're not folded very small. They can see what they have to pick from. And back to school time is a great time to, or the, not necessarily back to school, but at the beginning of a season is a great time to look through what items can be kind of decluttered. So my son had some really long basketball shorts that were fine for the summer, but I don't really want him wearing really long basketball shorts for school. So I pulled them out and I'll give them back in the next summer. So these are regular size. These are mom approved for school. So now you can see how easy that is. Now this is my second son's bed and his drawer for shorts. So again, depending on the season, he has some swim clothes here. He had already some shorts here. Then these are the ones that have been washed and folded. And it's great because he gets to pick and get dressed all by himself, because this is very easy to put under the bed and pull out. Now, does it stay this neat? No, it doesn't, and that's okay. When mom puts it in here, yes, I have it nice and neat. When they look through it and pick out what they want, it doesn't stay that way. And that's okay. You pick your battles. It's about seeking peace, not perfection. So that is how I store my young kids' clothes. I hope it was helpful for you. And let me see, some takeaways for it is having a furniture piece that they can easily access. So if it's a drawer, make sure it's light enough for them to be able to open it and close it. If it's a long rectangular drawer, maybe have some dividers in it to help them not have everything spread around. But if you have something like this already, buy the cubbies. These are so great just because they're light and they can easily pick underwear, socks, shirt, then go to under their bed and get shorts or pants. And in the morning, it has been so helpful. After the breakfast, I just say, go get dressed. They both come upstairs and they get dressed. They know where everything is. So try it. Another takeaway that I need to make sure I mention is to make sure you know how many pieces of clothing they have. Count your shirts. You would be surprised sometimes how many kids' shirts you have, and they don't need that many. It's really, it's just too much for us as moms to take care of every piece of article of clothing that they have. Do the same with pants, do the same with shorts. Try to stay on top of how many articles of clothing they have. All right, that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have fun organizing your kids' clothes and teaching them how to be more responsible, even more responsible. And I'll see you next time. Bye.